Rating 1. These are not number 1. These are terrible.
Yes, these are terrible.
These are terrible reviews for games that some Germans have said are really good.
That's right. And so we'll show those Germans. I mean, we're fine with Germany.
Here's to you, Germany.
Okay, well, I don't know. What's happening, party people? Welcome to Punch More Party. My name is Daniel. This is Father Greg, and we are playing another one of our Guess the Board Game games, where we give each other number 1 rated comments on BoardGameGeek for a game, and then we have to guess what that board game was. And today we are focusing on Spiel Des Jahres winners from the last however many years. I hope you didn't go too far back.
Well, we'll see. No promises.
And so this gives a little bit of a smaller pool for us to guess. In this case, we didn't try and stay focused on games that we have played. Mm-hmm. We're just going based on our knowledge of the Spiel Des Jahres nominees and winners in the past, and we're hoping to see that we can kind of pick something out of these comments that will give us a clue. So historically, we've done 3 of these videos. I fare better than you most often.
Yeah,
I don't mind saying so. But let's see if you can kind of get the advantage here of this. So party people, play along. Let's see. Let us know how many of these you guess down below. We'd love to have you along for the ride. So Father Greg, why don't you start us off? Give me a clue. 5 for 5, baby.
All right. This is a rating of 1.
Yeah. They hate it.
Lucas Georgia, who said, probably the worst and most overrated, not to mention disturbing game that I have ever played. I would rather play Monopoly than this.
Wow. I read this comment too.
Oh, I see.
As I was going through, you know.
I see.
So I think this is Dixon.
No.
Oh, it's not. Oh, oopsies. I've given us something already. Okay, give me a second comment then, because now I'm...
Okay. It says, as an activity, this is just fine. It's about as exciting as a Where's Waldo book.
Oh, yeah. So, macro.
Crime City, yep.
Yeah,
there we go.
Okay, so, my first clue for you. I fail to see fun in any game in which the fun lies in having to find something. I do it all the time, in real life, when something is lost, and it's definitely not entertaining.
Something's lost, having to find something. Is this Scotland Yard?
No.
Oh. What game's about things that are lost? Trying to find something that's lost.
A game about finding things.
Zularetto.
Okay. What game did you just have me guess?
Micro Macro. I don't remember reading that. That's preposterous. This is rigged.
So not only can you not guess games at the best of times, but when you have looked through the comments and you've just given the clue. Oh.
Wow.
Normally, we've had Sarah look at our list to make sure that we didn't overlap, but we just tried to not do that to see how it would go.
Obviously, didn't fare well.
Okay,
so we're both at 0. You didn't get it off the first comment.
Taking me down with you. All right.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. It takes a single, very small part of your mind and burns it to an absolute crisp. Nothing interesting can happen, and it all just feels like work. The person who wins is really the one who is willing to inflict the most pain onto that part of their mind. Mentally exhausting without ever being slightly rewarding. A strong contender for blandest game ever made. I would recommend this game to a soulless retired accountant in an old folks' home.
What? Soulless retired accountant. Okay, so it's mathy. Mm-hmm. A single part of your brain.
Yep.
Camel Up?
No.
Okay. What was it?
This is the 1977 classic Rubik's Cube. Have you never played Rubik's Cube? I love Rubik Cube. This was a game that we had in our family.
Did you play this?
Like back in this was like before I was ever into board gaming. Like when
the
I was
Spiel
like,
was around in 1975.
This is like one of the first, the 77. This is like the
77.
first game that won.
Oh my goodness! I should have done my homework a bit more for this.
This was Rubik Cube, which is funny because it's a rummy. Like it's the names in the.
Okay.
It's rummy. It's just you play cubes, like little tiles on the board, and you try and get runs and sets and
like also known as tile rummy or what?
Basically,
okay.
It's like you just have a bunch of numbers on your in your hand. You have these little holders that hold your tiles.
Yeah.
And you just play out either a bunch of threes or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
okay.
And
sounds horrible.
It's fun. It's actually a good game.
Have you rated?
Yeah, I think I rated a 6 or something, but it's fine.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice. All right, next 1-star review by Play Me One. Played once at a game club. Absolutely hate this game. It's like having a nightmare in some abstract world. Very disturbing and unenjoyable.
I'm going to say this is Dixon.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
The word disturbing was the giveaway.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, from now on, we're going to be better behaved and not giving clues away too early.
I don't know. I mean, Dixon has weird art. I mean,
I wouldn't say a disturbing art.
That's right.
In it. There's not small children with knives in their backs or anything like that.
It's just like a plant.
But it is a little. Well, there is one from Dixon Journey that I always found quite weird, where there's this witch type character with long black hair riding a broomstick with music notes behind it, and there's children entranced following her.
Wow.
Through the sky. So that's pretty creepy. That's
Okay.
So I can see a little bit of that. But
sure.
By and large. But a very inoffensive game.
Right.
If you don't like Dixon, you don't have to rate it a 1. Just leave it alone.
That's leave it alone. What did it ever do to you?
That's right. That's right.
Rating of 1. I loathe hidden movement games.
Okay, me too.
There is nothing more frustrating than chasing the perpetrator around only for them to escape to the other side of the board. This is not tense and thrilling chase. It is a tedious and frustrating exercise in wasting my time.
Okay, so this is Scotland Yard.
This is Scotland.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. No,
it's true.
Yeah, well, that's funny, right? Because Scotland Yard was a big thing, but now they've done so many in the genre that I don't know if I would ever ask to play Scotland Yard at this point. I don't know if it brings.
We should play it.
Just to see?
We should have a review of Scotland Yard. I still think this game holds up, even though this was one of the first.
It was 80 something
winners,
85, I think. Repugnant gamer. He's mad.
He's a repugnant gamer.
DIY Kitchen Backsplash, the game? Seriously? I guess the gaming industry is running out of ideas just like Hollywood is with movies.
All I'll say is anyone who thieves their kitchen like a Portuguese tile. I mean, that's
a fancy kitchen.
That's right. This has got to be Azul.
This is Azul. Yes, 100%.
No way. Yeah, no. I would say that's the most charming part of this game.
So satisfying playing with those nice chunky tile pieces.
Yeah, the nice rich kind of Latino. Well, not Latino, Spanish kind of influence, Portuguese, Spanish, whatever.
Well, it's really funny that someone would complain about the theming of this game when really, I think that's something to be praised. For family games especially, you want to find a kind of inconsequential theme that everybody can get in on.
Right.
So that's why Azul is quite popular, is because it got something that people are like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's just nice to look at and fun to play with, and away you go.
Right.
I don't. If it was kitchen backsplashes, that's fine too.
That's right. I mean, I'd be all in. The game was just design a kitchen. I mean, sweet.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. This says the originator of the worst genre in board games. No puzzles, no exercise of wit, just rote exploration of dialogue trees. The trade-off you make in comparison to later innovators of the genre is you get to shed some of the tedious app dependence, but what you lose is the need to endure the absolutely grating answers section where you're subjected to an extended, not-so-humble brag. Just pick up a choose-your-own-adventure book.
Is this an adventure tree?
It's a lot of reading, and you kind of choose your own adventure, sort of
Okay, so this is Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. Okay.
Yes, I think this was the third game that I think this was like 79 or something like that.
Okay.
This came
Somebody is selling like an original edition in the city right now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody needs it, but this is a little bit of a longer one. Okay, this is a long comment. This game reminds me of Connect 4 with a crappy theme tacked onto it to give that certain Euro elegance. You're not really building a kingdom, you're replacing cubes. You know what this game needs? War! What better way to build your kingdom than to destroy your neighbor's kingdom and lay siege to his castle and pillage his villages? And you know what's even better? Dinosaurs! Yeah, and a herd of triceratops stampeding across the landscape, goring his people. Cubes. If you do this, then yeah, this would be a good game. Unfortunately, the designer lacked vision.
Is this the Guild of Merchant Explorers? What is this?
No. But this is someone who's mad that there's not dinosaurs and a Euro cube pusher.
I'm going to say this is Kingdom Builder.
This is Kingdom Builder, yes. It was in the title, but the comment was so good I couldn't leave it out. I was like, this is awesome. This guy is upset. I would rate Kingdom Builder a 1 for different reasons.
Wow, okay. I've never played Kingdom Builder.
You never played Kingdom Builder? Yeah, it's a fun, nice, quiet game, you know? But it's just like, it's kind of one of those things where you have kind of 3 cards to choose from that determine the terrain that you can place a cube on. And if the right terrain to kind of like maximize on points just doesn't come into your hand, then you can't do anything about it. Like,
right.
You know, you can get stuck, so people can get frustrated.
All right, next up. No. Just no. I'm not interested in running a human Markov chain analysis, let alone that it be called a game. So apparently a Markov chain analysis. So I didn't know what the hell that was.
Yeah. Please tell me.
Is a chain where something depends upon something else that was previously done. So like where I guess one decision could also affect other decisions.
Oh.
Apparently he doesn't like it. I kind of like Markov chain analysis.
Yeah.
Chain analysis in games.
Is this something like Mystery at the Abbey?
No.
No. I don't even think that was nominated for a Spiel.
I think it was nominated, maybe.
Okay. I'm going nowhere with this one, buddy.
That's all right. It's all right. This was a tough one. This was the classic Reifenbreit.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't even nearly this mean to you. What were you doing? This is like bicycle racing?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, okay. This is a game that I actually like want to play because it looks like Flamme Rouge to me.
Right.
But I have no idea what the game is. I don't know what a human Markov chain is. Right. But I guess each rider maybe like moves the other riders. Like,
yes. Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Last game. Here we go. You ready for this?
Go for it.
I was introduced to this classic over Christmas. The whole experience reminded me of how I loathe deck builders. It is like playing solitaire with 4 other people at the same table. No theme, no player interaction, and boring beyond boring. What is the hype about? I will never play this again.
You should give Dominion another shot, you know?
There you go. Father Greg, I think you won.
I think I did.
I think you
only
won.
have to choose random German board games you've never heard of.
Well, party people, let us know if you like this game, if you want to see us play this some more. Comment down below. Comment your guesses down below. And until next time, party people,
have the best day.